Uh, I lost several
Oh,
brain
I
cells.
went live, by the way.
Oh shit!
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Omegon's live stream.
I honestly thought you were going to start with, I have downs.
I have downs. I don't know why you find that so fucking funny.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that at the moment, there's one little thing that makes me laugh a lot. That's it. I'm sure everyone has that one little thing. And at the moment, for me, apparently it's Down syndrome.
Nothing more hilarious than mental illness, eh, Megan?
Apparently so. I did see not so long ago a poster on the bus stop near the local fire station that had a guy with Down syndrome with two fists up. And there was some kind of slogan about fighting for equality or some nonsense.
Wait, was that on the poster, or was it just a Down syndrome guy at a bus stop with his fist in the air?
It was on the poster. And,
right, okay.
And I thought, every time I saw it, I kept thinking, if he punches me and I get hurt, people are going to laugh. If I punch him, I'm getting butt fucked in prison.
I don't know. Imagine a lot of the prison people would find that hilarious. It's just that kind of like people you'd expect.
This is how you start a stream. Talking about Down syndrome.
Yeah, punching people with Down syndrome.
Well, we were discussing whose clones we were. I mean, obviously I'm a Bearing clone, but I was recently called a Sargon and Armored Skeptic clone, which I found interesting.
Well, to be fair, Sargon does look like a teddy bear.
He does. He does. He looks like he would give excellent cuddles.
Mm-hmm.
I will be willing to let someone tell me if he does rather than hug him myself.
I do remember quite early into Satiratician's channel sort of explosion. I remember Logic commented on your video about your top hat.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting to see how different big YouTubers react to people that sort of like mirror their image. Like Logic seems
he's
quite
made his
happy.
Feelings on that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's made it quite clear. He thinks it's good. Also good for competition as well.
Yeah, because like the saying goes that, was it imitation is the greatest form of flattery or something like that?
Imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Yeah, but you get other people like Armored Skeptic who hate it and hate the people that copy them because, they want to be the only one.
Well, they want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Oh, absolutely. Going after the Skeptic clones because he has to catch them all.
Fuck's sake.
The Skeptidex.
There was actually a newspaper article I found in the Telegraph that might be worth checking out just because it's quite social justice-y.
Do you want to screen share it?
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Okay.
Do that.
I'd like to take a look at the Rubbish Party's manifesto.
I want to see if the Monster Raving Lunatic Party are running again.
Oh,
there we go.
For fuck's sake.
It's in the Telegraph, no less. Are men natural-born criminals?
Oh, hang
on.
I'll present you to everyone first. Hang on. Present to everyone. There we go. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Are men natural-born criminals? The prison numbers don't lie.
Well, that's somewhat misleading already since women get lesser sentences.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it's just, going from the social justice-y thing at the top, you can't really expect it to be cutting-edge journalism.
Well, yeah.
But it does show like how the courts favor women. I'd be interested in seeing the the court.
Well, that was proven the other day, wasn't it? With the female student who didn't she commit some kind of drunk knife attack, and because she's an extraordinary surgeon.
Oh, yeah, because she has talent or something.
Yeah, extraordinary talent. They gave her a slap on the wrist, essentially. I'm sorry, but you belong in prison getting fisted by your diesel dyke cellmates.
That's hate speech, Omegon.
Yeah, that's practically rape.
Shit.
Yeah, the factors most commonly thought to contribute to crime: a lack of education. I have this, inner feminist at the back of my head screaming, "Educate yourself."
Yeah.
As they so often autistically screech.
Is Is this what they think? The whole the reduction in number of guys enrolling in college. They think they're all just turning to crime.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously every single man in college is a rapist. What was it now? 1 in 4, they think. 1 in 3 women at college get raped.
Oh yeah. That's still lingering about, isn't it? They actually, the Daily Mail ran a little article earlier where they got 3 girls to Snapchat their sexual assault experiences, and I thought that was just why.
What?
Yeah,
it's
it
like
was on the
lol
Daily Mail
being
website.
raped.
So they just thought they'd talk about their experiences through Snapchat.
I'll talk about their experiences, right? I thought it was like lol being raped.
Oh
Shocked
God!
face.
Oh no, God, no. That's dark.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't click on that "Black Feminism is Needed" link.
Oh, I can. Let's have a look at that.
Wait, black feminism.
Black
Oh
feminism.
God, yeah, the separation of white and black.
Because segregation is so progressive.
To be honest, I'm surprised people don't consider black feminism. It's like feminism of color. I'm surprised it's not racist because it implies that they're a separate, people unto their own. They're a separate species.
Shu keeps talking about TERFs, and I have yet to see one.
I've come across one more commonly known, I think, as Manchies. That's like the nickname. Yeah,
Manchies,
I mean, I know a couple of trans friends of mine do know a couple TERFs, but they're just so few.
Yeah, I've not seen any myself.
You want to cross it off your bucket list?
Well, I haven't yet made a video on a TERF, so I would like to.
I'll see what I can. I know where there's a blog. I'll find it for you later.
Oh, thank you.
You'll love it.
I'm sure I will.
It's very inclusive.
Right, let's just find your video so I can communicate.
Lucifer asks, what are TERFs? TERFs are trans exclusionary radical feminists. They don't like trans people.
I want to keep that female privilege all to themselves.
But they don't usually use the biological position to support their beliefs about them not being the real deal.
Well, they think that female to male trans people are traitors, and male to female trans people are men trying to infiltrate the femisphere. Femisphere, I guess.
Those lovely, lovely women's bathrooms.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, women's bathrooms have got to be better than men's. I mean, the amount of time
they are.
walked in to find shit on the floor.
I don't know.
I accidentally walked into a women's bathroom when I was off my face in a nightclub. My girlfriend was going to the toilet. She had me by the hand. I was paying no attention to where we were going, and we ended up in there. The looks I got, if they could kill, I would not be here now.
You should have just been shouting, "I'm trans, really. I promise I'm trans. I'm really trans."
Yeah.
I think they would. Yeah, it's like, yeah, this is me and my lesbian girlfriend.
Jesus. So we were looking at the manifestos. What was your favorite one?
Favorite how?
Favorite as in amusing.
Fucking hell, probably the Women's Equality Party one.
Oh yes. Do you have that up on your thing, by the way?
I'll get it up now.
Don't want to tab shame you, but I thought I saw it earlier.
Yeah, I was searching for it in Google, so
near Fossil Hub.
To make sure all my porn tabs are closed. Yeah, we're good.
Dude, if you're getting your rocks off to fossils, all to you.
Oh yeah. It's the Women's Equality Party manifesto. I'd love to see women struggle.
I think I saw them being reported on the BBC a few days ago, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was thinking, I think a few years ago they ran something similar with Sandy Togsvig, and was that the name? Yeah, and because they obviously called the Women's or immediately, it kind of pisses people off.
Actually, one of the
Sounds so
things
inclusive.
that they want is free universal childcare, and who's going to foot the bill for that?
Well, this is it. This is one of the strange things. What is that from the Women's Equality Party?
It is, yes.
Good God, what is it with these why is it the left that only the left that perpetuates this fucking childcare bullshit?
It's not. It is only also the far left that seem to come out with these outrageous spending plans, but have zero understanding of where to get the money from. Corbyn's plan included what, £250 billion worth of spending.
Oh, he wants to take out a loan of a small loan of £250 billion.
Because it's not like we're in debt already. It's fine.
Yeah. And I was discussing this with someone earlier. And I really like how Jeremy Corbyn has set his rich tax to 80 grand and above, considering that he earns what, 75?
Yes.
Let's not forget that Corbyn also makes and sells jam.
He makes himself jam.
Yeah, he's an expert. He also did a speech on obesity once, which was just hilarious.
Because jam obviously is the way to go with that.
He's only skinny because he's old as fuck.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant that the first time he gets anywhere near power, he shows his ultra left side, and people are like, "What the fuck is this guy doing here?"
I'm impressed he knows how to make jam.
Well, he can't make policies.
I wouldn't want to try it though, because chances are you'd have to pay through the teeth for it, and he would tax you into oblivion.
I'm willing to bet that he's going to drop that cap, and he's going to introduce little stealth taxes like what the last Labour government did.
I'll be honest.
Maybe,
his initial tax rate, he was going to increase tax for anyone earning over 80k a year. That is guaranteed to do one thing, and that's scare anyone with any wealth whatsoever out of the country.
What's the rate he's setting?
I don't know, but I know that the Tories were going to consider scrapping the £9 per hour thing, along with a whole host of other things.
£7.50, I think it was before.
I think they're going to scrap it. I think Tories have got an equally pretty disgusting manifesto.
Yeah, I know.
There was the school lunch thing for was it first schoolers, primary school kids and stuff like that. Heating.
Omegon, you're still presenting me to the stream. People are complaining that they can only see my sexy mask.
Oh right, sorry. I just wanted you there.
I know, but the people are angry.
Oh well, sorry, people.
I say people. That guy's angry.
It was actually just all of us talking through Stat, and yeah,
it's actually like no one else is here. It's just the voices in my head that I'm presenting on Omegon's channel.
It must really suck to know that the two voices in your head happen to be massive cynical cunts.
That's right. You fit right in with the rest of the voices.
Nobody wants me as a voice in their head. I'm just
not after hearing you talk this morning.
Sorry?
Not after that whole conversation we had this morning. I'd rather not.
Oh yeah,
exactly. I just want to say now, I not to draw on your particular story, but TV shows like, for example, Jeremy Kyle, what the fuck are they still doing on TV?
I don't know, but
it must be Frankie Boyle. Must be right. They're queuing up out. They basically get all the people for their show outside Lidl's in Scotland. He was right, because that
can we not take the piss out of Lidl's? I used to work at a Lidl's.
Dude, I used to shop there when I was a kid. I can mock it. I once threw up in one, and it was hilarious.
For fuck's sake!
And you know what they did? They
swept it underneath one of the.
They got me a mop, and I ran out the store.
Oh.
Never catch me, motherfuckers.
Fair enough.
Who do you think is going to win this election, by the way?
I think the Conservatives will.
Yeah. They've got something along the lines of taking money from pensioners or something to do with pensioners with a certain amount of wealth.
That's probably a safe thing.
Something
to say campaigning. It's too old to get to the voting booths.
Yeah, the issue I see with that is those pensioners have earned their pension.
Oh, absolutely. But
People are going to see that issue and they're going to be like, can you really take it away just because they have a bit of money in the bank?
I don't know. I think people are a little more self-centered than that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think people are going to be like, where are my issues on the political spectrum, and vote for the people that are going to help me most. So I think Conservatives are probably going to feel that more than Labour, ironically.
Conservatives making sort of inroads in Scotland shows you just how far things have changed. It's ridiculous. How bad is Nicola Sturgeon doing up in Scotland that they?
Someone
gaining ground in Scotland.
Yeah, council seats. Yeah,
that's insane.
Someone in the chat mentioned UKIP, and I think that's an interesting point. I haven't really heard anything from UKIP for this election.
Lost all their seats, council seats, I believe. And I think because UKIP served their purpose, I think they're going to disappear. Yeah, and Brexit. It was certainly in the Labour manifesto that that no deal be taken off the table. So basically, Labour would, if they had to, take the lowest possible offer and sit Corbyn on the fuck machine.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just can't shake the feeling that if Labour won, backpedal on Brexit or negotiate a deal which basically makes Brexit irrelevant, like staying in the free market, no change to immigration, that kind of thing.
Yeah, if Labour did that, they would be pandering to the losing team and not to those that won and went back to work the next day.
But I mean, there are still many people in United Kingdom that still want to stay inside Europe.
Oh, yeah, I know. But they lost. Sorry.
Yeah. And that's how democracy works.
Omegon, darling, can I have a wrench, please?
Are you going to go on a banning spree?
Yes, I do enjoy that very much.
Okay, we'll type something in the chat and I'll give you a wrench.
There we go. My signature word.
Oh, well, of course. Oh, hang on, not you. Fucking chat, don't move. Add moderator? Yeah. That last time that happened, right? The chat moved and I banned somebody on, I think it was your stream. I banned them and I had to go back up and find them because the chat had moved. I had to go find them and then unban them.
My stream?
Oh, it's somebody's stream. Probably yours. I don't know. Bear has downs. Yes, he does.
This is true. There you go. I find that so fucking funny. You didn't answer my comment, fuckface.
Oh. Which comment?
You released a video today and I asked whether you were going to respond to the potato.
Oh, Descent of the Man-Child, yes. I'm not sure. I mean, he's... Sorry?
My entire response from Kevin Logan. Kevin Logan responded to me. I didn't watch all of the video because I just found it just like fucking arse-shrinkingly cringy.
His Descent of the Manosphere video was so funny on you.
Mm.
It was it was very well cherry-picked as well. Very well cherry-picked.
Oh, okay. His specialties.
His specialty is
criticism of you, Sat.
I didn't really watch it. It was just a whole load of potato. And then thought, oh, this guy has nothing to contribute.
I watched
humanity.
it 3 times and shared it to Twitter under the name, "This is the greatest video I've ever seen ever." In block cap.
You fucking would as well, you cunt.
I thought it was funny. It was beautiful. If you did that to someone like Logan, he'd probably just make tell you you're being obtuse or a spastic or a spanner or just something.
He's from Birmingham. I don't think he knows what the word obtuse means.
He used it in a tweet once, and I actually thought, I don't think he knows what that word means.
No, he probably thinks it means a right angle or something.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
it's kind of his thing to be a retard or to try and play off smarter than he is.
Well, if I'm not in his crosshairs, I soon will be.
Are you deleting messages?
No. I deleted a few, but I stopped.
Okay, that's fine then. I don't care. Viper Sword's a friend.
But basically, Lord Bear is going to be meeting Kevin Logan very soon.
You really want him to notice you, don't you?
Yeah, I've been trying. I have been trying. The fuck is ignoring
I
me.
think Charming Man wants to as well. Charming Man desperately wants that descent of manosphere. He even mentioned it, I think, in his I think
Why?
he mentioned it in a recent video, and he was like, I don't want to give you something that you could quote mine against me or something.
Oh, he'll find a way, even if he has to chop it out of like smaller clips and make a sentence that you didn't say.
The way Charm phrased it, you know he wants it. He wants to be given a descent of manosphere video.
The thing is, it's like a badge of honor. You know, I've been blocked by, most of the Brain Trust. I've been blocked by Riley Dennis, and it's just one more thing to add,
It's on the
old belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got fucking
it's a great
banned
it's a
from
great
Twitter,
feeling.
not just blocked. I got fucking banned from Twitter. So,
You're not banned that, are you?
No, my old
I've been
account was.
suspended a few times.
Yeah,
It was
you
an
made a
outright
video
ban.
on that. You spoke about it.
It was pretty funny. It's because I was honest to Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah, you don't do that. I remember when she and a friend were streaming Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and Milo was streaming, and he told everyone to go over to her stream and just type in Big Milo. Quite a lot of people got banned, including myself. That was good fun. While it lasted. Of course, she wasn't on camera, so you couldn't tell if she was actually playing the game or not. And I don't believe she was for a second.
Do you think it was just streamed gameplay from somebody else, or like previously recorded YouTube videos?
Probably. I think it was her friend playing. But I think there was somebody, not long afterwards, people were talking about somebody that works for her or moderating that was a pedophile or something. That kind of created a little minor interest, maybe, in her, what's going on with Film Freak.
Yeah, didn't they get found out for doing that? Basically using gameplay footage that was theirs.
Oh, yeah, I think they did, yeah. They're a bit sad for that plagiarism. How dare they? In this, they could just steal jokes. That's easier. That's what
I've been accused of fucking ripping people off. I got accused of ripping off Armored Skeptic in a different way because I had a joke that was in front of a green screen or something, and he once did a joke similar.
Yeah, you did do that, didn't you?
Yeah, and so I was like, oh my god, fucking rip it off. Get fucked. He has a patent on all green screen related humor.
I generally don't think about other people's styles or content, and if someone then says a comparison, I'm like, I just didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, I saw him do the green screen thing because I used to watch him back when he was good, but it was so long ago that it just wasn't in my memory when I did it.
I really wished that when he switched from the let's go with animated, shall we? Avatar to real life, I wished he'd done the smart thing and just do what Logic does: record the audio and do the movements himself, later playing the audio over to act with it.
That would
make sense.
Yeah.
Rather than sitting in an armchair looking incredibly chubby in a suit with a big old helmet on.
I guess it was just the helmet because he couldn't fit into the rest of the armor.
No, I think it was the I believe there was a recording, a microphone issue where he sounded too muffled. I was like, well, this is where you should have done the Logic thing. I mean, he's known as a Logic clone, so why not commit?
Well, use what works, I guess.
Do you think you'll ever get a plague doctor mask and go on green screen one day?
I've got one, but fuck am I doing that? No.
I have a bear mask. I have a plushy bear mask.
Hang on, is this the thing you use in the bedroom? Because I remember hearing about something like that.
Oh no.
I just heard that.
Oh no.
I just heard that.
He fucking loves it, mate.
Thank you, Mrs. Bear.
It's quite difficult eating pussy through that mask.
Awesome.
She's giving me shit now.
No backseat commenting.
I'll join in.
You don't want her to join in, trust me. Yeah, she's angry. She's worse than me for her temper, honestly. You think my temper?
Oh, shit.
So where exactly has this conversation gone? I'm not entirely sure.
No idea.
Well, we were talking about being cloned and seeing as I'm a bearing clone, and Sat, you're obviously an armored skeptic clone, and I'm not even sure what Omegon really is.
Apparently, I'm a teal deer inspired animal clone.
For all those wild Cthulhus running around out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You wait, I'll start finding these wild Cthulhus running around, and I'm going to do what Teal Deer does when he can't be fucked to make a video, and I'll turn it into a little Omegon Cthulhu skit with some commentary over it, things I would say. So it would just be a Cthulhu running around shouting, "Moist, and where's my fucking sandwich?"
I think any time someone calls you a teal deer clone, just yell at them, "Citation needed."
I need to get that on a soundboard or something, just in case. Quote the prick
I've
button.
just been asked an interesting question on Twitter. Obviously, Sats, have you seen Queer Kid Stuff's new video?
No, I haven't.
It's basically teaching children how to consent, or teaching them about consent.
I thought I saw a video a bit like that somewhere about vaginas or something. It was really fucking disturbing.
Yeah, they never explicitly say these things out loud because they'd get fucking flagged down straight away. But, you know, they're vague, but we know what they fucking mean. And someone's just asked me whether I genuinely think Lindsay is a filthy paedophile.
Well,
and
to be honest,
honestly,
a lot of the left are.
I don't know. I don't know. But RedSec is now, you know, if you don't know who RedSec are, they are an ethical hacker group who actively hunt pedos. And basically, she's now on their shit list.
You kidding?
I'm not kidding, no.
Ooh.
They're the ones who fed me information about the Blue Whale game.
What about that other one? The one you talk to now, you're friends with, who makes child-friendly videos. Has he ever done anything like this?
Me?
Yeah, was it Papanali or was it somebody else?
Oh yes, yeah, but no, I don't think it's anyone like this. He tends to do more LGBT story, like you'd have to go check out the channel to see what I mean. He doesn't do what Lindsay does as such. I'm not saying it's not any less fucked, but he doesn't. It's not quite the same.
Right.
It's more like
just Lindsay. Yeah.
It's more like creating stories that have like a princess story where the princess gets with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, rather than teaching about consent and things like that.
I am curious, how many more different, like, ultra weird videos can Lindsay get away with making before she breaks the terms of service?
Oh, because she's in that sort of politically correct crowd. Even if she did break the terms of service, I imagine YouTube would turn a blind eye. And if one of us
I'm not
puts a
entirely sure
fucking
what's
toe out,
so
I'm
politically
get
correct
fucked.
about teaching children at such a young age about, well, all this.
Because they're with the left, and that's got the popular opinion at the minute. So, you know.
Yeah, they really are paedophile sympathizers, aren't they?
They really are. There is like a paedophile sympathizer movement within the left. It's quite disgusting.
Yes, it seems
there was an article somewhere that I read that said, "I'm a paedophile, not a monster," and I wanted to rip the author's throat out and shove it up their ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, is that channel even monetized?
Who? Lindsay's Queer Kid
Lindsay's
stuff. I've never even done a video on any of their stuff.
I've never made a video on
so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I think Mr. Dapperton asked me to, if you want to do a video exchange, like he put one of his videos on my channel and vice versa. You know, get me some more subs, but also some views. And I think the one I did get from him was a Queer Kid Stuff related video, but I didn't do the video myself.
Yeah, in fact, the first Queer Kid Stuff video that has ever been on my channel was done by Tailed Feature, and it was a mirrored video that I uploaded today.
Moo. That guy's awesome.
Fucking moo. He did a face cam
some great
video,
songs.
sort of.
Oh?
He wears a a blue Scottish flag mask.
Right.
And he makes the screen very like fuzzy, so it's like eerie, like a found footage style video. And he's actually angry in it. I'd never thought I would have ever heard Tailed angry because he's so relaxed all the time.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I can see what he's saying.
Yeah, it's not like I've seen some people who do that. They now start going on camera and they breathe onto the camera lens, so they're there, but you can barely tell that they're there.
So it's an interesting way of doing things. Be a good way to do a creepypasta video.
Would be for anyone that does do that type of content or is interested in continuing doing that type of content. Hint, hint.
I don't know. What did you think of it?
What, creepypasta?
Well, my specific brand of creepypasta.
Well, you certainly have a good reading voice.
I wrote 2 of those, you know.
They're good.
Yeah,
I like them. You should definitely do more. I don't see why not.
It's
also a great way to
thing.
I did, whenever I sort of felt that kind of burnout, I went to, and I did do this for a little while. I did have a like boxing analysis channel because I love boxing. So I would preview a fight, and I think out of the 12 I did, I got 11 right. So I was quite proud of that. Quite proud. Very smug. And the only reason I got the other one wrong was because it ended with the disqualification. I was not expecting that.
How did the channel do?
Not very well sub-wise. I got like 15 subs, I believe. But the views were 600-700. So it's quite weird that you got the views but no subs.
The channels like that are often amass views over subs, much like SJW compilation videos.
You basically just talking about Gutenberg's videos.
Yeah, well, yeah, but pretty much. I mean, if you look at his channel or other channels, they don't amass that many subs, but they get a lot of fucking views, which ultimately is what's most important if you want to make that sweet ad revenue.
Is that what we still call it?
Well, not that we're earning anymore.
I open my wallet, I turn it upside down, I see a couple pennies, and I'm like, yeah, cha-ching, ad revenue.
Oh, by the way, Cerilius Crower says boxing match, Omegon versus Irate Bear, who would win? Probably you.
Well, I guess it depends. I mean, I've only got 20 years boxing experience.
Well, only.
But he was in the military, and military men, from what I've experienced in the past, fight dirty.
Well, yeah, of course we do.
He won't punch. What he'll do is he'll pretend he's going for a right, and he'll pull his fist back and slam his elbow into my jaw.
Forearm smash.
Yeah, I've seen people do that, right? And they do it so quickly, and it hurts so much.
Yeah, of course you have to be fast.
That's a dirty punch. Especially when they've got really knobbly elbows. Oh, no.
The thing is, though, I mean, I've got 2 decades worth of boxing experience, and you've got reach on me as well, so you probably would win.
Oh, yeah, you're not very tall, are you?
No, I'm not very tall, no.
I'd probably just hold my hand out and let you swing low.
I'm still bigger than John,
so
he can fuck off.
Sorry, Sat?
I'll referee the match.
Oh, you're going to be totally
army guy or someone with 20 years of boxing experience.
Yeah, this will totally be fair. Some drunk referee. No. You hit him. He has to hit you back now.
The winner is whoever opens this drink for me. I'm too drunk.
Dude, it's a box of wine.
I could go for some wine right now.
We're receiving some
complaints.
This live stream is too British, apparently.
Oh, is it too British?
Well, obviously.
I'm sorry if you don't like it. Sorry, Sat?
Yeah, there's no such thing as too British. Ask all the countries we invaded.
Yeah. And we dumped a whole bunch of people who developed their own freaking accent in, like, prison land.
Yep. I imagine
I don't even know where
it's just developed the American accent to spite us.
Yeah, we still want our tea back, by the way.
Yeah. We haven't forgiven them.
Cunts.
We should kindly remind America that we gave birth to them. And we're the ones who invented capitalism, so they can shut up.
You came from the cunt of England.
We pushed you cunts out of our fucking assholes.
You know, I've been thinking, America's fucked anyway. That's something I was reading just before we started. I was reading this article by Heat Street. It was put in the B-List Skype group about this militant feminist who got a very high power position job in Macron's French government. And they pointed out he got quite a reception. I mean, he wasn't obviously universal popular reception. But he's another person who had a literal zero experience in political office, and the first thing he gets is the top job. And that's concerning, especially for career politicians who are, apparently not good enough.
Just to address somebody in the chat, do I sound like I'm possibly from Manchester, of all places?
Wait, what?
Someone said, am I from Manchester or Cornwall? Neither.
He's from. Oh no, I thought you were from the south.
I am.
Yeah, it's not southwest though.
No.
And certainly not the north.
I don't know, about as south as London, that kind of area. So southeast, I guess.
Yeah, same as myself.
I'll be back in a moment.
Sorry?
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. I mean, I was born in like West Sussex, which is it's pretty much just south. West Sussex. It's not west.
Let's segue to a slightly different subject.
We're so good at those. We're pros.
Yeah. So say things, Omegon. It's your seed.
Yeah. Okay. When are you going to make another video?
Fuck off. I don't know. Probably tomorrow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
I've been trying to sort of get back into the flow of doing maybe a video a day, but it's...
Dude, after that 2 video a day thing, I didn't think you'd be back for like a month. Not because of like the sweet ad revenue, but because I genuinely believed you'd burnt out.
I didn't think I would, but I very much did.
Yeah. I've got this regular schedule of Monday and Thursday, and I want to add, if I can, 1 stream a week on this channel. And you fucking greedy fag bear. Eating a bag of crisps, so professional. But if I can do that, then I kind of feel like I'm somewhat active on this channel, and I'd like to do maybe 2 streams on the other channel a week as well. Just need to get into the. I just need to get into the hosting streams, which seems to be an issue for me. Like from a
I imagine it's like a trial and error kind of thing. You'll see what works, see what doesn't, and then refine.
Yeah. I've yet to once actually introduce the stream. This time it was Irate there. Before I normally just start them and magic happens.
See where it goes. I don't know. I think it's not quite enough the conversation to sort of take its own route.
You should consider doing streams on your channel sometime, because if you can't make a video, getting a few friends on just to chat shit for a while would kind of keep your channel active as well.
Yeah, I considered that, but I think it's kind of the same issue as you. I don't really know if I've got the right confidence level to do that, because I know it'll probably freeze up and it'll all go to shit.
There's that. But then you see people like who just have that, but they that kind of confidence, and they have such smaller channels. Wrath of Controversy is a perfect example of somebody who oozes confidence and can host streams and is very comfortable hosting.
Yeah, I
think you should have way more subs.
I have a lot of subjects I'd like to cover, but I'd like all of the streams to have a theme, be it politics or SAs.
There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you jot some notes down and tell your guests what you want, the guests you've agreed to get on, what you want to talk about.
Theme across all the streams? Like,
Yeah,
that's
that'd be kind of cool. By the way, T-Bing suggested you make T-shirts.
oh yeah, she suggested that to me lots.
Yeah, I was gonna mention it to you this morning when I was messaging you, but I forgot.
I've thought about it. I've given it a lot of thought.
I did. I got bored. It was fun.
Yeah. So have you
Felt
thought
special
about
for like 5 minutes.
have you thought about doing any kind of merchandise or anything like that?
Well, I did a T-shirt thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did it on Teespring, which was kind of fun.
Nice.
I think anyone would buy them, but they did, and I was very happy, very
sweet.
proud to an extent.
I can imagine, yeah. People walking around with you on their chest.
Yeah, one of them, Miss Steam, she bought one and spilled milk all over it, and I was like, that's just disgusting. You just absolutely defamed my
defaced your merchandise.
Appearance. Yeah, and then somebody in a stream, Magnus, you've spoken to a few times, he said that he made a sexually suggestive joke about what he'd put on her shirt, to which I reminded him that he sent me some chocolates recently in the post. One was a bag of Hershey's Hugs, and the other was Hershey's Kisses. So essentially, he sent me hugs and kisses.
Gay.
Yeah, and on top of that, he wants to jizz on a T-shirt with my face on. Come on.
Oh, that's a unique.
I would do that.
Buy my shirt and do it.
I'll send it back after I've spaffed on it.
I don't do refunds. Oh, that's disturbing.
So you can take the T-shirt back and then grow a legitimate clone.
Are you oppressing Otterface in the chat?
Well, you're a really shit overlord.
It's not that I'm a shit overlord. It's that I'm incredibly lazy.
That's what makes you a shit overlord.
No, I'm a good overlord. That's why I rely on people like you to do my job, because I'm lazy.
Outsource the oppressing.
Yeah, you're just not Indian enough to really do it for me.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to tech support.
I've actually had that with Halifax, and I was like, hang on a sec, you're an English bank, and you're calling from where? Where the fuck am I? New Delhi. Really?
Yeah, I like screwing with those people. Like when I get a call from somewhere, I always fuck with them because they're not really supposed to hang up on you. So just start like saying, "Oh God, I'm so depressed. Won't you run away with me?" It's just great to see their reactions.
I got stuck with Halifax on a phone call with Halifax a few years back, and I couldn't make out the guy's accent. I couldn't even understand him. Turns out he was incredibly Scottish, but I could not tell. I couldn't even understand. He sounded like a paralytic Rabsy Nesbitt.
Where did you think he was from?
I honestly couldn't tell because he was so bad. I couldn't even understand the words that were coming out of his mouth until he got a supervisor to translate. It was a mess.
I've started oppressing Peach as well now.
Oh, but Peach is a sex object.
Exactly.
Oh, it's okay then.
And plus, she's trying to stand up for Otter. So.
Oh, well, they're fuck buddies, so it's not surprising.
They both need oppressing.
Their brains out.
Do not give Peach Bailey a wrench.
I won't do that unless she's on stream with me. There's your incentive, Peach. Come on stream with me. Come on stream.
Yeah, Peach. Why not? What do you have to lose?
Well, it's good to see Thoggy back. I've not seen Thoggy in a while.
My dignity, of course.
Hmm?
Going on stream with me, you have to have no dignity.
Sure, we have like over 100 people watching, and we're talking about fuck all.
Yeah, guys, you really should. Yeah, no.
Why does chat suggest a topic? What do people want to listen to?
Okay, that's a good point. Let's ask the chat.
I thought we were going to analyse Labour's manifesto.
Well, we could look at that.
Seeing as it's now fully released.
You know what, I've noticed,
oh, the full thing's out?
I believe so.
I think it is,
the leaked document that you sent to me, and I think
that was just stuff you suggested, wasn't it?
I think I saw that it was been released fully now.
Oh, right.
I think.
Do you want to pull it up?
I shall hunt for it now. Do.
Talk about me. Marty wants us to talk about him.
To answer Carlos David's question, yes, Theresa May's up to no good.
A lot of Theresa May's policies, there have been a number that have been overlooked. Like earlier mentioned, the school dinner thing, the triple lock as well. Which
I've got to download the manifesto. That's so dirty.
Yeah.
I feel like is this how communists feel?
Oh, did you see? Okay, so for those that don't know, also, when Corbyn gave the speech with his manifesto, he held up a little red book, which was the manifesto. But because it's a little red book, people obviously think he's holding up a fucking communist book.
A copy of the Communist Manifesto or something.
Yeah, may as well be. Let's face it, it's ultra leftist.
Are you presenting me?
Yep, to everyone.
Oh God, it's separated into chapters. Create an economy that works for all. Fuck off. There's no such thing as an economy that works for all, you can't.
Yeah, no.
I also noticed that when he was on the campaign trail, there was a lot of EU flags behind him.
Did you also notice, but also did you notice he snubbed some military vets, the really old ones?
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's
very disrespectful towards any form of patriotism, I've noticed.
To be honest, most people are. It seems patriotism is becoming synonymous with a racist.
Yeah, that's true. I just want singular points, not fucking a PDF. Piss off. Right.
I got the new...
Find one with bullet points. Here we go.
You might be able to look on the BBC News app or something. They'll sort of summarise... I don't know if you'll get Omegon's video for copyright.
Here we go.
Taxation. Hitting 1.2 million people earning over £80,000 with rises in income tax. And that makes me wonder how many of those 1.2 million people will fuck off.
Yeah. Also, how many of those people will...
What the fuck is that?
Omegon made a good point, I think, before we went live, where it's just over what he's going to be earning as Prime Minister if he gets in.
Yeah. Interestingly... Oh, God. Are we on your email, mate?
Oh, shit. Yes, sorry. Forgot I was presenting.
Dude. The 1.2 million people earning over 80k, I want to know how many of those people will shift their accounts and start to play the system with offshores, because other people have done it before. And if I was in their position, I would do that, because I don't want to pay more tax than I should. And what I should pay shouldn't be derived by some dickhead who's not going to be paying as much anyway.
Yeah. And especially for those people who have worked up from the ground up, people like my sister, for example, who started off minimum wage, but working in banking call centers, you know, to the point where she is now, where she's earning around that amount, and she's a director.
Yeah, but she gets fussed now.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice.
No offense.
Just shit on people for having success in their lives.
A new 50p, I'm going to skip the second one for a second. A new 50p tax will hit all those earning over 123,000. Now, that's interesting. That's lower. The threshold has been lowered from what it used to be, which was 50p for anyone earning over 150,000, and that was the previous Labour's thing. So he's lowered the bar for when they start the 50p tax,
but raised the bar on the tax below that to 80,000. I think it was 40,000 before.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're not offering a mansion tax.
Oh, give it time. They'll probably make it. They'll probably, although they want to scrap the bedroom tax, they'll probably introduce the mansion spare room tax, where if you have a spare room in your mansion, you must give it to an immigrant.
And spare bathroom tax.
A 12-year-old girl that looks like a 35-year-old man.
Yeah, from Afghanistan.
Yeah,
it's just trans-racial. It's just trans age fluid.
Yeah. Transphobic, ageist, and everything else.
I'd be willing to bet as well that hate speech laws would become much more prevalent.
They're going to go up, especially if Labour were voted in. They'd probably adopt some of the EU's proposed hate speech laws.
God, if they get in, us, will be shot at dawn.
Yeah, we would be. Well, I'd like to believe of the three of us, I'm the biggest pussy of them all as far as being abusive goes.
You know, on the upside, at least we'll all be arrested together.
Yay!
Three
in a prison.
martyrs.
Maybe we could get a
I'm
nice,
so
cushy,
happy.
skeptical prison cell together.
Trademark.
If we behave, they might give us Xboxes.
The conversation would be sparkling, if nothing else.
Dude, they won't give us Xbox Ones or Xbox 360s. It'll just be an Xbox.
Oh God, that'd be the worst
First one.
punishment. Forget torture. Make me play video games on a console, not a gaming PC.
I'd rather have clamps on my nipples and be electrocuted.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, it sounds pretty.
Okay. Raising 194 billion.
No, it's 19.4 billion.
By raising corporation tax 26%, a rise of more than a third.
And
so corporations are leaving our country
you
then.
could say goodbye.
As if they weren't already scared. As if they weren't already scared after Brexit.
Yeah, it's very elite, the Tory manifesto. Lowering of corporation tax, and scrapping of free school dinners for infants.
Yeah, a lot of these companies would go to France ordinarily, but with Macron in charge, they won't go to France. Because he'll raise the tax as well.
They'll have to go to Republic of Ireland.
Probably, yeah. Actually, that's the point, because some of the countries, like when Scotland were begging for independence after the Brexit vote, and I think it was an Irish minister stood up and said, if Scotland wants to leave, let them, because you can give some of that metal work to us Irish. We want it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Extra powers for
I think I actually saw
individuals and companies who avoid tax.
HMRC are dicks. They don't deserve any extra power.
Oh, okay. So I have a somewhat story. So last year, the guy who outsources work to me, he noticed a discrepancy in his taxes from 10 years ago when he first started. So he took it to them, and they decided that they would pile interest onto this mistake that he had noticed. Thank you, Artiface. I am indeed mad gay. Skype. That he noticed the discrepancy, and they decided to pile interest onto a mistake that they never noticed that he took to them because he's an honest idiot. And they took his entire life savings of £112,000.
Jesus Christ.
Now they also, because there was still excess, they decided to take over his accounts, which affected me. I spent 9 months getting £90 a month bank charges for this because they were put in charge of the accounts and they never paid me on time. Which to this day, they are still fucking up on because they're not paying him on time. They consider their tax bill a priority over him feeding his children or anything else for that matter.
They should never bring anything to their attention because it's just ultimate stupidity. Like you charge people and tax people on things you want to discourage and give breaks on things you want to encourage. So they're taxing honesty.
Yeah, with me, I'm low income. My outgoings equate to about $250 a month. Yeah, I earn about $250 a month. So when they were putting an extra £90 bank charge on top, I was getting further and further into a hole I couldn't dig out of. And it took me up until this month, in fact, to no longer have bank charges. And that's only because the bank finally agreed to not charge me again. Dickheads.
Yeah, I sent a couple of emails to my bank as well, just trying to say to them, look, you keep bank charging me, right? I'm just going further and further into the red. You're not going to get your money.
Yeah, that's what I've told them before. I've even threatened them. They only stopped when I told them that I would take the entire claim to a financial ombudsman.
Yeah. I should do
Brexit's
that, really.
Next, apparently.
Yes. Immigration is what's next. No commitment to reduce numbers. Oh, there's a shocker. They're probably just going to fucking open the gates to Calais at this point.
So there's an immediate problem with this no commitment to reduce numbers. We, at the current rate of growth and with numbers coming into the country, would need to build 240,000 houses at least to accommodate those people along with our own population growth. We don't build enough houses because we don't have the money to. We have to reduce immigration to accommodate for our own people first. That sounds selfish, but that is a fact.
Yeah, I mean,
The law of the government. The role of government is to provide for or protect and serve the people first of this country, not everyone else. And that sounds very selfish, but we are a nation, not not everyone else's little bitch.
yeah, I mean, we've got to look after our own people. It's not fucking international slumber party. We need to shit all of a country we find ourselves in.
Agreed.
Labour believes in fair rules and reasonable management of migration and will not resort to bogus immigration targets. So they're just not going to bother at all.
Yeah, it's no commitment to reduce numbers. So
yeah.
At least the Tories have said that they're going to cut immigration to 100,000 a year.
Yay.
They should be reducing it below 10,000, really.
It should be reduced significantly. Yeah. And that sounds bad as well, I know, but we really do need to do more to help the people here.
We are a tiny little island. We are full. Leave us alone.
Oh no, I've said this to friends of mine who are quite far left, and they've all said, "Oh, we've got these hills and marshes." And I'm like, "You do realize you can't build on marshland, right?"
Yeah, and if you start building more houses, you're just going to cut into, the green belt.
Yeah, but they don't care about the green belt. These are these kind of people who do not care, and they're like, "Who cares? Who cares?" I do, and I don't care enough about the people outside of this country. No offense.
Stop being a pussy. Fuck immigrants. Get out.
Sorry, I'm the pussy of the three. Sorry. I just want to be loved by everyone. That's why.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, dude.
No, it's not.
I tried that. Didn't work out very well for me.
I've been doing this for 2 years. I'm still nice to people. You wait. I might snap soon.
Fuck that.
That was nice.
What's next?
It was awful.
This one's annoying. Scrap income thresholds for spouses of migrants who want to come to the UK. Oh, okay, it's okay. Don't worry if you haven't got a job or any skills. Come on in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm. Income threshold. That means their earnings. Yes.
Yeah.
Like basically, if it's state benefit, they should be. They should not.
If you want to bring your family to this country, you've got to earn this amount of money, basically.
You've got to pass certain tests as well. Like, you got to prove you can speak decent English, which I know people don't want to do, but you bloody well will. I'm sick of, even in the area in Dover, near where my sisters live, they've got little pockets of people who don't speak a word of English. And these people queue up outside the job centre, and it's like, why are you here?
I had direct contact with a lot of Eastern Europeans that barely spoke 2 words. It's like, you'd think a lorry driver working in this country would at least know the word left. Fucked if he did. There's me pointing desperately left, going, turn left now, this I'll tell you, left. Oh, okay, I turn left. He fucking turns right.
I used to work with a lot of Eastern Europeans from Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, Estonia, and these people actually made a concerted effort to fit in. When I asked them why, because they wanted to be in this country. They wanted to fit in. They wanted our way of life over what they had.
Fucking virtue immigrants. Send them back.
To me, they earned the right to be here because they worked hard. But people that come here solely to collect benefits, or because they believe they're entitled to this country's benefit system, I'm sorry, you're not entitled to that. Or am I wrong here? No, you're not. You're not entitled to that. I'm sorry.
No, I think
fuck off, you filthy. I'm joking.
The benefit system should be a safety net for those people that have paid into the system and will pay back the system.
Well, that's not point national insurance, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But some people see it as a career choice in and of itself, which is absolutely ridiculous.
That's like when we were at school. I know some girls who said when I asked what they wanted to be when they grew up, they said they wanted to be mothers, and I thought, well, that's fine. You want to be a mother? How are you going to pay for that? And they would say, well, the government. They'll give me a house. They'll pay for my kid until the kid's 18. And no, I don't. That's all good. Yeah, you basically just mooched off every other tax. What happens when your kid turns 18? You have to go to work, right?
No, they're going to.
Or you just give another kid.
Too old to work, and they won't have really any state pension because they wouldn't have paid any national insurance contributions.
Mm-hmm. They'll be mid-30s at that point. I know a couple of girls who were 15, 16 when they started popping them out. Council gave them a nice 4-bedroom house. Gave them everything, and this was Labour at the time. So yeah, shocker.
I'm sending both of my kids into the fucking military
Nice.
as soon as they turn 16. I'm joking. I wouldn't force them to do anything like that.
Do you ever remember Bad Lads Army?
Oh, brilliant show! Brilliant show.
I loved that. Yeah, that was great.
I stand by my favorite scene is still that guy when he gets the court says yes, Sarge, and the guy goes up to him. You said Sarge, like massage.
Your back
Massage my
sausage. Yeah, I had a Marine sergeant say that to me once when I was in the Navy.
That was my favorite bit ever.
Yeah, he used to come out with some mad things like that. He used to go, if you do that again, I nearly doxed myself then. Fucking hell. You know, he would address me by my, you know, my rank, trade, and surname. You do that again, and I'll massage your back passage with my sausage. One time
you probably just bent over and said, yes, sir.
He said, when you do that, you look like a lollipop. And as you can tell, I fucking like lollipops. Because he was a fat
brilliant. Amazing.
Which is odd for a Royal Marine sergeant, but yeah.
What's next?
Creation of a migrant impact fund to support public services in host communities. It will be funded by visa levies and a contributory element from residents' visas for high net worth individuals.
So no money will go into it that hasn't been borrowed.
Yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic. This country is going to be sunk even further in debt.
When they use the term host communities, that worries me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know those countries aren't going to pay it. Oh, hang on. No, I misread that. No, host countries. Yes. Not the countries they
host communities.
Oh, yeah.
That
if people got brought to my town, there is a very clear line, and you'd see it in my town, where you're in either the poor side or the rich side, and it goes straight down the middle of the high street. Because on one side, you have fresh bakers.
We see
you have a lovely butchers. On the other side, you have Poundland.
With immigration, especially with, say, like refugees and stuff like that, and people that haven't really planned to come here but have been thrown into the situation, there won't be any integration into British society because they don't speak the fucking language. How are you supposed to integrate with people you cannot communicate with at all?
I'm not sure, because I watch it and I just don't understand why you're happy to come to a country but not like go out of your way to try and fit in. And then I've seen this where people have done this, and then they've complained to newspapers that they're not being treated the same as everyone else because they're different. It's not that you're different, it's that you haven't actually learned English and you've had to get a translator to come and talk to the newspaper so you can moan about it.
Yeah.
No offense. There you can see the root of it.
I speak perfectly. I speak English, I'm not going to be offended.
Which one's next? Brexit's next.
Sorry,
yeah?
I'm just going to go grab the tobacco. Where was I?
Brexit.
Oh yes, Brexit. I would put good money on Labour backpedaling on Brexit.
Yeah,
or calling for a second referendum.
Yeah, or they would create another referendum, and because like that we have that many fucking cucks in this country, we're like, oh, I regret voting Leave. It would end up voting to go back in.
I Brexit, and this is no joke, this was the very first time I ever voted in my life. Because I was so indecisive before. This is the first time I felt comfortable with my choice. And Sat and I, in fact, we did a stream talking about Brexit.
I think it's still on my channel.
Yes, it's still on mine too. And we spoke about what we were going to do, why we were going to vote the way we were going to vote. We pretty much agreed on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of people kind of agreed, and there's no dissenting opinion there.
Yeah, we spoke after it, I believe, as well, didn't we?
I think so. Yeah, but I think it was in a stream that wasn't like it wasn't in the same. I think like a format that we did.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. So Labour accepts the referendum result and intends to build a close new relationship with Europe, not as members but as partners.
Bullshit.
Yeah, the first part, accept the result. You accept it, but do you intend to honour the result?
Yeah.
And when you say member, not partner, do you mean like Norway, or do you mean like fuck buddies?
Yeah, because they have a lot of
When you say fuck buddies, you mean them fucking us?
pretty much.
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, my mind's gone blank. They have a lot of terms, don't they? If you wish to do business with them,
You mean like rules?
Rules that you have to stand by, like open borders, all that stuff.
Oh yes, you have to meet criteria.
Mm.
You have a certain number of criteria you have to meet to join the EU, but then obviously to do business with them, I assume they have a separate set of criteria.
Yeah, they do. And one of them is open
Tories
borders.
allow that because they know that's one of the main reasons UKIP rose the way they did last time, and why this had to happen. Immigration at its current levels are, and the fact you've heard like Merkel recently saying that the Britain has to now take in more, or there'll be more camps, and they may have to do something about it, and telling other countries around. Exactly, and telling other countries around Eastern Europe who built up borders, and then said you got to let in more immigrants by this certain time, or you'll be punished. Punished how? Some frog toad-looking German bullying smaller countries. Fantastic.
It's all right. We fucked them twice before. We can do it again.
and actually 3 times. Include the World Cup.
Yeah.
Well, but when is the German general election?
It's either this year or next year.
I can't wait for that.
Is there any Germans left on the right to oppose Merkel?
The right has been gaining steam in Germany, and at one point Merkel did in fact start pushing certain things that would sympathise with people who'd voted for the right, sort of get them back to her, swing them more her way. But she's backpedaled a little already from what you see with her views on immigration as well.
I agree with the chat. I think Omegon should take one for the team and give her the D.
Dude, if I give her the D, I will fucking murder her. that dry cunt would disintegrate upon moist touch.
I don't know. I imagine it's really rough, like a cat's tongue.
Oh, dude, a cat licked my ear once. It took forever to stop bleeding.
Really?
Bastards.
That's a really delicate cat's tongue.
My ears, man, they're just delicate.
I'll remember that for our boxing match.
Aim for the ears.
Just put some sandpaper on your gloves and aim for the ears. Actually, you could take down somebody really easily by aiming for their ear, because if you perforate the eardrum when you put enough pressure onto an earshot, their balance is gone.
Fuck the middle ear, and then
they're gone.
I imagine
it happened to David Price. He's like 6'8", 6'9", and he got clipped in the second round, but his balance was totally gone by then, and it was embarrassing. It was his first loss, and his career's shot now. But that first loss was just embarrassing. You can see the water dripping out of his ear as well from his eardrum perforating.
I bet it was incredibly painful.
Well, it's not my ear, so I don't give a shit.
I'll just bite your ear off.
Oh well, we can't all be Mike Tyson with his little height problem.
To be honest, I'd have thought, couldn't we all just move to Syria, because all their people are over here now?
I got a point.
That sounds like fun.
It's right for the picking.
Yeah.
Just need to get rid of ISIS and we're sorted.
I imagine all the properties will be pretty cheap, given they're all bombed out. So get a bargain.
Yeah, I like the sound of this. Do they have Wi-Fi?
That would
well, it could soon enough. We'll bring our technology over to them.
Think of the vlogging opportunities.
Look, I'm by a beheading.
Oh, look, I found someone's head.
Oh, look, there are many hands strewn across the floor, and there appears to be a gay man falling off that building with some guys helping him.
You add in some special effects and some sounds. Woo!
Yeah. Do the touristy stuff. Look, I'm culturally enriched. I'm throwing. Whee!
Yeah, look, I'm taking a selfie next to this pulverized corpse. How very cultural. Let's go to Brexit still, shall we?
Yeah. Where were we? Retained benefits of
Second one on Brexit.
market. Oh, well, that means we're staying in the single market. That means they would still have the
that's
open
not
borders.
Yeah.
Immediately guarantee existing rights of EU nationals living in Britain and secure reciprocal rights for UK citizens living in another EU country.
So I don't really take too much of an issue
No,
with that.
neither do I.
I'll be honest, that seems like a given.
Yeah. No deal option at the end of Article 50 negotiations, with transitional arrangements negotiated instead to avoid cliff edge.
So what? Is Corbyn going to filibuster if he doesn't get his own way?
He certainly sounds like he's going to try to settle on what he believes would be the best deal, which I imagine wouldn't be the best, considering the EU's attitude towards us.
We've seen how the UK has been treated in EU Parliament, and they talk about us being a powerful nation, but our vote, and Sat and I did talk about this, it is so worthless now. We had no vetoes left. We had no power, and yet we were being expected to give more to the EU, more and more and more. I'm sorry, but you didn't vet half the nations that joined, and they brought about an economic crash. They killed the EU themselves. Why? Because you didn't bloody well follow the rules you set.
And they were letting in countries like Greece that had nothing to offer.
Oh yeah, nothing to offer, but they don't. Do they even know what taxes are? Jesus Christ!
No.
Dude, their cash machines were pumping out monopoly money just to make the citizens feel like they were doing something.
I shouldn't laugh, really. It's not been particularly good for Greece.
Dude, I wouldn't laugh either, but my mouth wants to.
My wallet wants to. I could open my wallet and probably see more money than the whole of the Greek government, and I'm broke. So,
dude, I got like €1, and I realized, oh fuck me, I'd be a prince in Greece with that. Scrap Great Repeal. Is that Great Repeal Bill and replace with EU Rights and Protection Bill?
I'm not aware of what the Great Repeal Bill.
I'm not.
Fuck's sake.
I'm not sure what that is either. And I assume EU Rights and Protections Bill. That sounds like it's something related to EU nationals.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah,
I don't.
Rail.
Rail, yeah, they want to renationalize it, don't they?
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do. How are you going to buy that? Oh, let me guess. You're going to borrow some money?
Spend.
Yeah, that sort of makes me think of those people who they live way beyond their means. They go shopping and they feel great for 5 minutes because they bought something new and shiny. Except this time, Corbyn wants to go to Cash Converter and get Rail back.
Yeah, and he's probably buying it on fucking finance, knowing that cunt.
He's getting it with a Wonga.
Back to rail. The whole point is like, oh yeah, we could have lower rail fares, and it's bought it back and then lowered the rail fares. It's never going to pay for itself.
I know what I want Corbyn to do. I want him to live stream and ask people to donate to Super Chat to fund buying back the rail.
Jeremy Corbyn's Patreon account.
Yeah.
Under public ownership, fares will be capped and free Wi-Fi introduced across the network.
Oh, fuck that.
Free
you have
Wi-Fi.
a carriage for Wi-Fi. You pay for the extra service. They're privately owned businesses. He'll have to buy it all back, and he would have to pump a lot more money into it to make that work. And public and
nationalize the rail service. Can they at least introduce locks that work on the toilets?
Oh, the revolving door ones, especially.
Yeah, specifically those ones.
I refuse to travel by train after a drunken scuffle with a ticket inspector.
Dude, I love train journeys, and what I used to do is drink a fuckload of espresso, get all the sugar packets, and start sticking them between fingers and flicking them as far as I could across the carriage. And because I'm quite a big bloke in height, I think I'd kind of be a bit drunk. I'd try and hide. Yeah, no, there's nowhere in a carriage I can hide where someone wouldn't see where the tosser was that flung the sugar at them. And the worst part is, I'd always put my bag at the other end of the carriage. So at some point, I'm going to have to walk past them.
See, I lack the minerals to do that kind of thing. But what I used to do is I would turn on my Bluetooth on my phone and change my Bluetooth name to Lumpy Jizz. And then I would sit there and wait.
You actually get connected. Gaping mouth.
Oh yeah, we've covered Brexit, haven't we? Oh, rail HS2 will be completed and will link with the Crossrail of the North. I thought Labour were against HS2.
I think they are. And HS2, I'm a huge fan of. Is it high speed rail? Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So we have that service that runs around here, and what used to take me 6 hours to get to Norwich when I was at uni, now if I go up there to see a friend, I go via Stratford, high-speed rail from here to Stratford, and then change, instead of going through Liverpool Street and Tottenham Court Road and Charing Cross and all that shit. It takes me like maybe 4 hours at most, which is so much better. And I know it's obviously only 2 hours less, but to me, that's a lot of free time I can be doing other stuff.
Yeah. Wasn't HS2 designed so that you could get from Edinburgh to London inside an hour?
I thought it was Birmingham to London.
Was it Birmingham to London?
I think so. Yeah.
They may need to work on that road.
It was,
yeah, they may want to work on that
track.
track.
17
lives there.
or something. Yeah, it's supposed to shave like 7 minutes off commuting time. Well worth $1 million according to it.
Well, of course.
They want to renationalise the energy market as well, don't they?
But they want to buy back all the services, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. I've not been paying too much attention, to be quite honest. I'm not voting for fucking Labour.
No, I'm not convinced this manifesto that they could do it.
No,
higher education.
Yeah.
Oh, higher education tuition fees be abolished and maintenance grants reinforced. Fuck off, giving it away for free. Fuck off.
University for free, 30 billion extra for the NHS. Fucking, what's this shit about care at the bottom? Fucking investment of 8 billion into fucking care. Where are they getting the money from?
I would like to just say that if they make university free with grants, they've got to come up with the money somewhere.
Yeah, I think in the manifesto, they're highlighting all the good things they're going to do. Oh, we'll give so much money to these people and these people. They're not mentioning what they're going to cut.
Oh, hang on. I see something that really stands out. Democracy.
Where's that?
Just below it. Democracy.
Lower voting age to 16.
That's an interesting one because they did, during Brexit especially, highlighted that they felt that they believed with younger voters, they would have swung that vote.
I think they're saying people get more right-wing as they get older. So I think with the left, Labour, they want younger voters because they can impress their values on them, you know?
Yeah, that's Labour's typical MO, though, isn't it? Suck off the young, shit on the old.
Further proving the earlier point that if you go far enough left, they do suck off young.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah, this stream's ad-friendly.
Yeah. Borrowed to invest £250 billion over 10 years on energy, transport and digital infrastructure. Improve 4G mobile to bring uninterrupted 5G. Did these fuckers not watch that zombie reality program that we had?
Apparently not.
Did you guys see that?
What was it?
It was a reality game show where they had this purpose-built town or shopping market area, and they hired several hundred actors to be zombies, and they effectively had to sort of run in the area, build their base kind of like thing, and every night they'd be given tasks and stuff. And the whole behind the scenes lore of the reality show was that when 5G was introduced into the British public, it started turning people into zombies.
That's fantastic. Do you remember the name of the show?
Oh, I can't remember. I did have it recorded. It wasn't bad, actually. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'll definitely give that a watch. I don't watch much TV, but I'll definitely watch that.
And if they fucked up and got caught by a zombie, what they would do is they'd obviously like cut out, you know, them being caught, and then what they would do is they'd then get the makeup team in, and then they would basically recreate a scene where the person gets eaten and ripped to shreds.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sounds
it's quite
like my kind of
satisfying
show.
seeing a really fat camp lad being torn to pieces. 10
You're
out
a
of 10 would clap
campophobic
again.
This 250 billion over 10 years. There's something about that always confused me, because in 10 years' time with inflation, that money's not going to mean as much. I mean, it's still a fucking boatload.
But they keep borrowing and inflation's going to shoot through the fucking roof.
Exactly. So I don't know. In 10 years' time, it sounds like you're just trying to maintain standards and you're not really trying to improve it.
I think growth needs to be slow. It needs to be done with money you can borrow. It.
We need to have some money as well.
It would help.
That would be nice.
Scrap bedroom tax, which I'm all for, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one. Obviously, we've spoken about that issue.
Yeah.
There are families that have been affected. I do understand the point that if you have 2 kids and you have a 3-bedroom house, you don't need the 3rd bedroom technically, but you shouldn't be charged or punished for having that 3rd bedroom when you already have the tenancy.
So this should be up to councils to sort. They shouldn't be putting people in housing that they can't or they shouldn't have.
Yeah, but they also shouldn't then be going up to tenants who've been there for maybe 10, 11 years and then saying, yeah, you now can't have this house.
Yeah.
That you've lived in for 10, 11 years.
Yeah, it destroys communities, and a lot of people have fucking killed themselves over it. It's just not worth it.
Didn't London, I know when the benefits cap came in, a lot of families in London were shunted out. Now, I understood the reason, but I also know there is a vast number of empty houses in London because there's no one that can afford to live in them.
I'm fairly sure the cost of living has something to do with that as well.
Yeah, and obviously benefits capping, is the right thing to do. But at the same time, no one can afford to live there. So these houses are now just empty.
Which is
They
unfortunate.
need to do something about the cost of
It's a waste of housing.
It is, especially when we have a housing shortage.
Yeah.
And no one can afford to live there. So maybe, I don't know, dig up those houses and move them somewhere else.
Oh, Wizard
I'm
of
sure that's
Court
safe.
in the chat. Hello.
Yeah, I told them we're having a 3-way.
Oh, good.
I thought I'd tell them the truth. It seemed only right.
4,000 homes for people with history of rough sleeping. Maybe put them in those empty houses in London.
No, we both know that's only going to be for one type of person.
Oh, yeah. Women.
Because even though there are no shelters paid for or assisted by the government for men, they're going to do everything to protect their women, which you can protect whoever you want, but you really need to be fair.
Yeah, they do. They really, really do.
It would be more fair to exclusively house male homeless people, because there are so many charities and funded things, help services for women rough sleepers. That,
So it'd be a lot easier to get shit done if you didn't have someone like Jess Phillips constantly talking about, what about the women's?
Miss Misa did send me an article last night from The Independent regarding the apparent increase in female homeless people. Never mind the men that have been on the streets for well over a decade.
I live in a teeny tiny seaside town, and we've now started seeing homeless people. And this is really surreal, and it's because there's a housing shortage on top of.
That's the worst place to be homeless, like on the seaside. That fucking fresh sea.
Yeah, some of these guys sleep in like store alcoves. Others, I've seen one try and sleep under the pier. I've seen one. We've got this like town hall, and they'll sleep on a bench under that. But when the wind comes through the street from the ocean, that's going to knock the guy out of his sleeping bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some sleep in graveyards, which is just terrible.
That's fucking creepy.
Oh yeah, especially when especially when the guy that does it, and this is not a joke, he's got bright pink hair. He looks like he's been on meth for about 20 years. He looks like he's skeleton already.
Can still afford to buy hair dye.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
He kills people and dips his hair in their stomach.
Oh god. But next time I go
Quite
past him, I'll give his hair a sniff and say,
He digs up recently buried corpses and does it to them.
You know, I've always said to myself, if I ever ended up homeless, what I would do is I would break the law purposely, and so I could go live in prison and have 3 square meals a day and clothes on my back. But the way that I would do it is I would walk into my local Asda's or something like that, and I would walk around gathering like products for a picnic, and then I would sit in the middle of an aisle eating and drinking everything. So at least I had a nice meal before I was arrested.
Yeah, just get hammered. So when you go down to the police station, you won't give a shit.
Yeah, that's
Nick's got this right. Bring back the Victorian era in which those sleeping rough served the causes of science.
fucking hell.
Absolutely, I agree. 100%.
You tight bastard.
I love the welfare perception, the welfare views of labor, which is essentially let people on benefits live as comfortable, live as comfortable as those who work, and then punish those at work because they're amounting to something.
Yeah.
Just scrap a little bit.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Labour haven't got something in the manifesto. Like, once we're in, any political party that isn't in power running has to pay a £50,000 tax to run.
Well, here we go. Jeremy Corbyn has also pledged to end the benefits freeze, although it's not in the manifesto. Essentially, we have a benefits cap. And that works. It works because it stops people. If people want to then decide to have 8 kids, good luck, because this is all you're getting.
Yeah, I think the benefit cap's a great idea. It stops the system being abused.
Not working. It's provided by the government because they've jammed 2 houses together or they've made you a brand new house. You should not be living better than a regular working class family who work their backsides off on minimum wage to provide for their 1 or 2 kids and their maybe dog. You should not be living better because you're so irresponsible or because you think you're entitled to all of this.
Yeah, I completely agree.
You are entitled to it. You should still do something to give back.
I think for people on massive benefits like that, because they pretty much refuse to work, they should be given some kind of community service to complete in order to be eligible for benefits.
Oh, I've always said that as long as if they worked for their benefits, the work must match what they receive in wages.
Yeah,
I don't want to see.
There's a great case. There's a family that has a freaking mountain, a boatload of children, and they actually don't claim benefits because the mother and father run a bakery. They make money, so they can have as many kids as they want because they're actually not claiming benefits.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's great. But then you get 2 people who've been reported in the news or been on television bragging about or complaining that the council won't give them a bigger house, or because they're in a housing association house, the council won't give them a bigger house because they're not a council tenant. Because they want 8 kids, they've got 8 kids, and then they want more. And it's like, I'm sorry, you want more kids to claim more benefits, even though you can't claim more benefits. I don't understand you. Close your legs, please.
Yeah, it's. I really don't think the amount of children you have should dictate the amount of benefits you get, because it just turns having children into like a commodity.
That's actually something from that's an old. It reminds me a lot of Tudor. Something I remember hearing. I learned about at school with Tudor era thing. Views on having children. If you have more children, there were more mouths to feed, but also more. If they had work, more money that could be earned. To help out. But this is not how the kids are being used. They're just being brought into the world because some lazy cunt.
You guys ever see the TV show The Last Ship?
It rings a bell, but I'm not sure if I caught it.
Basically, the majority of humanity has been devastated by a pathogenic fucking plague or whatever. And when the ship eventually returns back to the States, they find what's left of some of humanity, and what they do to create power is they throw people in a fire. We should do that.
I'm up for that. Build into farmland and replace the missing food with Soylent Green.
Sounds like
if we just mash people down and turn them into fertilizer.
Well, you know, some people on those hippie camps use their own poop anyway, so why not use the rest of the person?
Exactly. Why not?
Yeah,
Which
it's a
one's
similar
next?
solution I thought of to end animal testing. You get all these people protesting against animal testing. Why not test on animal protesters, like animal rights protesters?
I actually think that's a good idea.
Yeah, for every hippie that volunteers for testing, they'll release one animal.
Dude, I just want to see some
Well-
guy with massive metal bolts coming out of his skull, sting some makeup products on him.
We need to
Which,
test
of
it.
course, has a point. If we could feed the vegans to the pigs, that'd be
Dude,
Very-
omnivores, you know.
very helpful.
Yeah. Which one's next, by the way? Is it executive pay next?
Where was I?
Oh, no, defense. Support. Oh, no, we're going housing, are we?
Fucking, I don't know.
Welfare.
Defense. I
Infrastructure.
don't support the renewal of Trident, but
Yeah.
whenever
no, what is
Corbyn
that?
talks about Trident, he doesn't sound convincing.
The most humiliating moment, I think, for him in Parliament was during the debate, the very long debate. It was like 12 hours, I think, for the Syrian airstrike. He gave a speech very much anti against it, and then Hilary Benn stood up and in front with Corbyn right behind him, gave the best speech saying why we should. That and Hilary Benn, to me at the time, I thought he should be the leader at this moment, not Corbyn. Not because he supported it, but because Corbyn doesn't know how to give a speech.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't know how to run a
His
country.
policies also don't work.
Policies, yeah.
Keep defense spending as 2% of GDP. What was the proposed change to that, if at all? Although I wouldn't be surprised if he reneged on that and reduced it
The
to.
NATO requirement is
Salmo.
2%.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised because of his pacifism if he reduced it anyway.
Well, I'm fairly sure he's against NATO being a fucking communist anyway. It is their prerogative.
Yeah. It's a bit of a,
10,000 more
Crime.
police officers for community people,
Oh,
though they have no idea how much it will cost.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Diane Abbott goes on television, and then she at one point gets asked 3 times to give the numbers, and she at one point, what did she say, like 250 million or something to get?
No, it was
Like
much
2,000
lower than
police
that.
officers
It was
initially.
much lower than that.
Oh no, she said that first. Then she said really something like 2,000 or something, 50,000 or something really stupid. And then she asked again, and then she gave it in hundreds of millions.
That woman has
Oh,
no
that's
idea
so
what
funny.
she's doing.
She did it with George Bush recently when she gave a speech. Went to leave the stage. She went through the wrong part and had to come back on stage to go run off the right exit. Oh, she's such an idiot as well. She's the same person who insulted the British, I think, after Brexit. There's a slogan for it as well. I can't remember what it was now. But she basically just doesn't give a fuck about the country, which is fine, I guess. You know, she's just a retarded politician.
All right, so if you get 10,000 police officers, say you're paying them £25,000 each per year, that's
You've
250
got training
million.
to consider as well.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
And the
the
costs
kits
for all the
anywhere.
extra kits and cars. So it's just on pay, that's an extra
Let me work out an
250 million.
estimation for you. Let me work out an estimation. In order to train a sailor through 8 weeks of basic training in the Royal Navy, it costs 10 grand a sailor.
Wow.
Sweet.
And then what? Well, how much will he earn? What, 25 grand a year, shall we say?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Mhm.
too.
So that's what,
It's got-
35 grand in the first year for each one of those.
So that's 350 then.
I imagine a lot of them will leave after the first 3 years stint anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So what's that? 350 million in the first year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be.
I would like to see them bring back bobbies, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I do think if they want to maintain that also with all those additional police officers, they've got to find the money to pay that every year.
Well, by the look of their manifesto, they're pissing money away. It would
Yeah.
hemorrhage money so bad. It's like the last Labour government. They racked up
This is
so
the
much
problem.
debt.
It comes down to it that every time, and I'm not trying to say the Tories are the clear solution here, because I'm not. Their fucking manifesto's a joke. But every time the Tories have had to come in after Labour, they've had to come in and install austerity.
It's like
Want
Labour come in,
austerity, but we
spend
have
loads
to-
of money to please the people, and then the Tories have to come in and introduce punitive measures everyone hates to make sure our country doesn't go under.
Yeah. It's embarrassing.
It's a fucking nightmare, our political parties, honestly.
It
Yeah,
really
the annoying
is,
thing
but-
is the one that Labour is supposed to represent the working class. At the moment, they don't represent the working class at all. That's why the Tories have made gains with working class. Lib Dems are supposed to, well, they're supposed to represent
the left, I guess.
They're supposed to be centrists.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job of that.
Dickheads.
That's why there's so few of them.
What is there, like 9 of them?
And obviously the SM. Yeah, I don't even think it's that. And then you've got the SNP who are hopefully going to lose some seats.
Do you know, I had a right fucking
I just
row
want
with
to-
Labour representative at my door.
We had someone at our door the other day, and I told them that I just took the leaflet, and they were talking about their policies, and I turned the leaflet over and said, "You do realise you spelled government wrong on the back, right?"
Oh, fucking fantastic.
I then put it on Twitter. Tweeted it right to Labour.
For fuck's sake.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
they have the joke.
I was so happy.
Occasional like Liberal Democrat signs outside houses. So we're voting Liberal Democrat. I look at it, I just think, oh, that's so fucking cute. You think they have a chance?
But let's be honest, Liberal Democrats have always been the sort of, I wouldn't say perpetual loser, but they are that guaranteed third party just never going to win. The closest they came, what did they do? They reneged and fucked off the guys that voted for them.
Yeah, the closest they came was the lower part in a hung parliament.
Yeah, and that was amazing, wasn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. Nick Clegg really fucked up their image. They never recovered from that.
I do want to do one thing. I want Angus McRoberts to lose his seat at the next election, and just as he's leaving Parliament, I want somebody, just someone, to give him a go shattered dreams. Kick him in the balls as hard as Gold Dust would. I just want that, okay? I'm not a violent man. I just want him to get kicked in the balls.
So we've been tagged by a young lady who on Twitter, setting my makeup and listening to Omegon, Irate Bear, and one Satiratician talk about stuff that doesn't apply to me.
Hang on a second. I've got to check that. Oh, yeah, Ran K. Cool. You're welcome. Is there anything else we want to talk about?
I think most of our American subscribers listen to us because we have voices like honey.
Well, you might. And Sat
Speak for
might.
yourself there, yeah.
Well, I am
Yeah,
fabulous, darling. I am.
I think AV training was just you going to a gay bar and getting anally probed.
On day one, we were issued Hawaiian shirts and
butt plugs.
Yes, and butt plugs for everyone. No, I rather enjoyed naval basic training.
Yeah,
It was,
interesting course, the butt plug training.
It's very, very different to the other services in the type of training that you do, because you have to be they train you to be a firefighter, and they also train you to fight floods as well. Which is
It strikes me as a pointless and rather futile exercise to fight a flood. The ocean, at a general level, that's not going anywhere.
Ship, but it has come in handy in the past, specifically when HMS Southampton sailed right into a fucking rock off the coast of Australia. That as you can imagine, I think it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't on it at the time, obviously. I'm just far too young for that, but
Also, did one of our submarines get stuck on a fucking bank? Like the tide went out and it got stuck on a riverbed.
yeah, I think that happened to one of the what they fucking called the Astute, one of the new Astute classes.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
Thank you for plugging my butt plug Patreon, Omegon.
You are welcome.
No, in the Navy, that in basic training, they put you in this machine, this big basically metal block thing that is reminiscent to a simulator ride at a theme park. And it's fucking huge. And in the inside, it looks like a ship. And it's on hydraulics and everything like that. And basically, you get in it, you have your starting point, and then the alarms start going off, and then you hear a 090 exocet 090, and then you hear like a crashing noise, and then water starts to piss out from everywhere. And each team has to fight the flood, basically. In one room and then in the other,
like fists.
And you go down this fucking ladder, not with your fists, obviously, right? you go down with hammers and
oh right, you use a hammer on the water. That makes much more sense than fists.
Ships are actually council estates. That's how we do it. No, you go down with wooden wedges, and you have to basically wade your way through the water with it coming from fucking everywhere.
Can I just interrupt? Doubting Tommy's donated $5 and said butt plugs for all.
Yes. Although I'm not sure how far we'll get with $5. I would like a diamond encrusted one.
Oh god, encrusted. That sounds wrong. Jesus Christ.
I can imagine that would hurt quite a bit.
Maybe you could just pack it in so tight that it turns into diamonds.
Perhaps.
Oh god, that's a lot of pressure. Oh, that's.
I don't think kind of pressure work because I think that your arsehole would become so slack it would fall out.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, that's terrible. That is actually terrible.
Oh dear.
I'm not a fucking northerner, Viper Sword.
Actually, you're not, are you?
No, I'm not. I live in the north, but I'm not a northerner.
No, you're definitely from the south.
I was born in Hammersmith, darling.
So yes, the south.
Yes.
Peach, you missed us talking about butt plugs.
The important topics.
Absolutely. So this politics.
Well, yes.
It's all about butt plugs.
Yeah, that was quite long. I'd love to go through the Conservative manifesto at some point, because I genuinely believe it's just as bad. And it's if anything, it absolutely exemplifies just how much of a fucked system or a no-win situation we're in. I don't want to equate it to the US election, but there is not going to be a real winner here. Much like
it's a case of who's going to fuck us up the least.
And while I don't like the idea of austerity, I don't like what Tories have done. As far as Brexit goes, I do believe they'll get the right result.
I'm tempted to spoil my ballot, to be honest.
I did that in 2010 when I first had an opportunity to vote, and I think I wrote. What did I write? I wrote Bodger and Badger. So I vote for mashed potato.
It would have been funnier had you written Chuckle Brothers on it.
Dude, I'm not in Rotherham, man. Nah.
I might spoil it by drawing either a big veiny ejaculating penis, or writing Omegon was here.
Dude, do that. I want pictures.
I don't think I could get away with it.
In 2015, I had my chance to vote, and I think I spoiled that one as well by writing what I draw. I think I may have drawn. I think I drew dripping anal beads. And I was very proud of that. I have no life. I'm very sorry.
Oh, I know what I could spoil it with. That's why I have downs.
Yes, you do. By the way, I find it fascinating, right, that I did those 2 videos on Woolly Bumblefuck, and I've heard nothing. I've gone through the comments. I need to reply to the comments on the one where I called it blame bearing.
Yeah,
I feel a bit guilty, so I'm going to go through those and I'll reply to them. But as far as comments go, I have not seen Woolly Bumblefuck or Bumblefuck Retard Husband.
Joe.
He has a different name though on his account, I believe, that he uses to reply with. I haven't seen either, or any other person that generally would disagree with me in this area. And I tried to be civil. Let's face it, I was trying to be nice. I didn't insert you saying I have downs too many times.
I was hoping for more. The people demand more
Peach
down.
Peach did a response to Wooly, and she didn't get it either. And that sucks, because, well, Peach deserves to be abused by someone. Yeah.
I told you, didn't I, that I went to their live stream where they were kicking off.
Yes, because I was there with you in Bronx Blogger.
Yeah, I spent half an hour to an hour trolling the life out of the live stream, and then ended up making friends with the Bronx Blogger in the process.
We were arranging a three-way in that.
Yes. Yeah.
We were
pretty much
totally.
what I was trying to do.
Yeah, you spent the entire time offering sex because you didn't have enough to buy a new butt plug, and he ended up trying to arrange sex with the Bronx Blogger.
Yeah,
I thought that was beautiful, and they spent the entire time saying, "You're stupid."
Oh, they just kept saying that over and over again as if it was an argument.
Yeah, and saying dat. Oh, Sat, I know you haven't seen this, but on Kraut's second channel of the Kraut, he's got a meme of the Woolly Bumblebee's husband, where he says dat a lot.
Meaning what? What's he attempting to convey with that?
He's trying to convey that words are in books in libraries, and he inserts a guy with downs in it. It's so fucking funny. Oh, I'm going to hell if it ever exists.
I quite enjoy Kraut's second channel.
To be honest, no, you won't go to hell. If there is a god, then he created Down syndrome people, which means he must find them hilarious as well.
That fucking clip gets me every time. What's going on in here?
That's amazing. That clip's brilliant as well. It's hard not to cry at it. Yeah, but the Kraut's second channel is really funny for all that meme stuff he puts on there.
I really enjoy Sargon's The Thinkery.
Yeah, it's more informal, that's why.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I mean, I don't like it when 90% of his video is his whiskey laugh.
I'll be honest. I don't want to mock laughs because I don't have a very good one.
Well, I have a fantastic laugh.
Yes,
it's high pitched. It's high pitched, and everybody likes it. And if they don't, they're fucking
fantastic. Oh, it's magical.
Fucking foot. Is there anything else we are going to discuss other than?
No, I think we're done. Unless you want to shill your channels before we leave.
Don't even bother subscribing to me. It's fucking cancer to my channel, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much the same here. So.
Yeah, I would subscribe to. You should all just sub to me instead, then.
In fact, I think everybody should unsubscribe from Omegon and give the stream a downvote, because there's only one, and now it has.
Wait, what? Don't do that.
There we go. Omegon, you're welcome.
But hang on. Is this the obligatory thumbs down thing you do?
Well, here's the thing. 1 dislike equals 1 point. In accordance
you're up to 4 now.
All engagement is
we're getting.
I should make it like a thing. If you're gonna thumb me down, at least fucking buy me a butt plug.
If you're gonna thumb Omegon, put some butter on your thumb first.
No, donate to the super chat. I'll buy the butter myself. Oh god, I don't trust you not to get it right. What is the
white YouTuber accusing me of?
I don't know. He's accusing us all of shit.
What do you mean theft, motherfucker? Fuck off. You steal everything from me, you unoriginal shit.
Isn't he another avatar in an armchair?
Yeah, he's basically a Bearing and Irate Bear clone.
And he can't say collab. He says what's he say again?
Collab?
collab, like colon lab.
Colon lab.
Someone in the chat said we're all filthy niggers. How dare you call me filthy? I'm very clean.
I had a shower nearly hours ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I was white again.
I'm
As all
going
good
to be
niggers
doing
are.
a Lord Bear meets Kevin Logan video very soon.
Oh yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that. You have to send it to me before you do it because I want to laugh at it first.
Hello, potato.
His natural habitat, the potato field.
I could cut out his head and replace the background with a farm.
No. Actually, make it a potato field and do a thing where someone's pulling potatoes out of the ground and have his face on all the potatoes.
It's worth the editing just for that.
Oh my god, I would use that in everything.
I'm surprised he's like,
do that.
I'm surprised he's not more popular than he is, because every single person I know in this sort of like shit show of a community thing we got going on hates that cunt.
Yeah, he is. Well, he is a pretty fucking morally bankrupt little fuck.
Yeah, he tries to take the moral high ground. And, oh, he was just insulting.
He looks like the biggest, fattest twat doing it.
Yeah,
He looks like a
the one
Down
fucking-
syndrome Seth Rogen.
Dude, he didn't look like Seth Rogen when he did my video. He looked like a double chin guy.
He looks like a thumb.
He looks like a thumb. A really hairy thumb.
a thumb
That
with a
thumb
Jew
has the
throw.
weirdest hairline.
I don't know. I've never seen a thumb with that many double chins.
It's basically what happens when you bend your thumb in, and there you go. You just lean it back, and there are the chins.
Still not the same kind of. Still not the same one.
No,
Double chins.
it's not quite the same. You know, if he finds out about this, he's going to make a little shitty video about it.
He's fucking welcome to. Hopefully,
All
the
right,
stress of it will give him a
amendments.
fucking heart attack.
Say goodbye.
I'm going to ban the white YouTuber.
Okay, ban him first then. All right, go on.
I removed his comment. Let me I'll put him in timeout. I think that's fair.
You've timed him out instead of banning him.
Yeah, do I even have the option to ban?
Well, I banned when I was a
I
moderator.
can only block, so
I think that's the same thing.
when you click on someone's name, do you get the ban option?
Oh, let's find out. No, block is the one I have.
Oh, okay.
Why are you blocking him? I thought he was fucking
up
around.
to you. I won't block. I think that'd be out of order for me to do.
Okay, well,
Just
say goodbye then instead. Say goodbye.
You want me to